Hello friends, how are you? In this segment of molecular orbital theory, today we will see molecular energy level diagrams for heteronuclear diatomic molecules. In previous lecture we have seen molecular energy level diagrams for homonuclear diatomic molecules like H2, B2, C2, N2, O2, etc. So today molecular energy level diagram from what? Heteronuclear diatomic molecules. Examples. I will take here two examples. Carbon monoxide and nitric oxide. In carbon monoxide, carbon is light element and oxygen is heavy element. For isolated carbon, we applied the order of light elements, and for isolated oxygen molecule, we applied the order of heavy elements. Here both elements are there, one is light element and another is heavy element. Then which order we have to follow? See here, atomic number of carbon is 6 and atomic number of oxygen is 8. Addition of these two, it is 14. What is a borderline molecule? Nitrogen. Up to nitrogen, atomic number 7 or less than 7, light elements, and greater than 7, that is heavy element. So what is the nitrogen molecule? That is N2. At addition of atomic numbers of these two, 7 plus 7, because 7 is the atomic number of nitrogen, here two nitrogen atoms are there, it is 14. And addition of atomic numbers of carbon and oxygen in case of carbon monoxide is equal to addition of atomic numbers of these two nitrogen atoms. That is why here we have to follow light order for what? Carbon monoxide. Now in case of nitric oxide, here 7 plus 8, that is 15. And addition of atomic numbers of nitrogen and oxygen is greater than that of what? Nitrogen molecule. That is why in case of nitric oxide, we have to follow the order of heavy elements. In case of carbon monoxide, we have to follow the order of light elements. So first example, carbon monoxide. I will take here carbon monoxide. Explanation. Molecular energy level diagram for this. Outer shell electronic configuration of carbon. Outer shell electronic configuration of carbon is 2s2 and 2p2. Oxygen. Outer shell electronic configuration 2s2 and 2p4. This is y-axis. This is another y-axis on which I have taken potential energy. Here atomic orbitals of what? Carbon. And here I will take atomic orbitals of oxygen. Linear combination of these two, it gives molecular orbitals. Here it is molecular orbital. Here I will take 2s of carbon. 2s of carbon. Here at little lower side I will take 2s of oxygen. Here 2 electrons are there. Here also 2 electrons. And this is a 2s atomic orbital of carbon, this is a 2s atomic orbital of oxygen. Linear combination of these two simultaneously gives bonding molecular orbital and anti-bonding molecular orbital. So here formation of bonding molecular orbital and anti-bonding. Here energy of bonding molecular orbital decreases and energy of anti-bonding molecular orbital increases because it is unstable. Actual bond formation takes place here. This is sigma 2s and this is the bonding molecular orbital, and this is sigma star 2s and this is anti-bonding molecular orbital. How many electrons are available here? 4 electrons are available. Capacity of molecular orbital 2 electrons like atomic orbitals. So out of 4, here 2 electrons enters in sigma 2s and remaining in sigma star 2s. This is about 2s. After 2s there is a 2p. Here it is a 2p of carbon. Here 2 electrons are there. Here 2px, 2py and 2p and 2p of oxygen. Here 4 electrons are there. Like this. Here 2p of oxygen, 2p of carbon. Here we have to follow the order of light elements. So after sigma star 2s, electrons enters in what? Pi 2py and pi 2pz. Here it is a pi 2py, pi 2pz bonding molecular orbital. After this there is a sigma 2px, sigma 2px bonding molecular orbital. After this anti-bonding of pi 2py and pi 2pz, anti-bonding of pi 2py and pi 2pz, and here it is a pi star 2py, pi star 2pz, and here sigma star 2px, sigma star 2px. This is the order. How many electrons are available here? 2 electrons in the 2p of carbon and 4 electrons in the 2p of oxygen, and 6 electrons are available. So molecular orbitals also follows Hund's rule of maximum multiplicity, and first one electron will enter in each molecular orbital because their energy of pi 2py and pi 2pz is same. Then pairing takes place. Now 2 electrons are left, remaining 2 electrons will enter in sigma 2px. Here it is sigma 2px2. Now electrons are finished. How to write electronic configuration of this? Here I will write electronic configuration. Here it is kk. This k yani 1s of carbon, this another k yani 1s of what? Oxygen. Sigma 2s2, sigma star 2s2, then pi 2py2, pi 2pz2. After this sigma 2px2, and all anti-bonding molecular orbitals are what? Vacant, about 2p. So here what is NB? NB is equal to number of bonding molecular orbitals are 2, 4, 6 to 8. And what is Na? Na is equal to 2. Here only. So bond order is equal to Nb minus Na. Formula Nb minus Na divided by 2, and 8 minus 2 divided by 2, Na3. So structure of carbon monoxide is like this. So here 3 bonds are there and a bond order is 3. So in case of carbon monoxide, we have to follow the order of light elements because addition of atomic numbers of constituent elements is equal to addition of atomic numbers of nitrogen molecule. In nitrogen molecule, that is 14. Another example, I will take nitric oxide, that is NO. Here in case of nitric oxide, we have to follow the order of what? Heavy elements. Outer shell electronic configuration of nitrogen is a 2s2 and 2p3, and oxygen is a 2s2 and 2p4. Here I will take atomic orbitals of nitrogen, and here it is oxygen. 2s same, 2s, 2s. In case of nitrogen, in 2p there are 3 electrons, so here 3 electrons. 2p4 exactly same. In case of nitric oxide, we have seen that is where to follow the order of heavy elements. Little change is there. After sigma star 2s, electrons will enter in sigma 2px. This is the change only. Little change. So here it is sigma 2px. This is sigma 2px. And after completion of sigma 2px, electrons will enter in a pi 2py. Here it is a pi 2py and a pi 2pz. How many electrons are there? Here 3 and here 4, and 7 electrons are there. Out of 7 electrons, 2 electrons will enter in sigma 2px. This is 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. 1 electron is left, so that electron will enter in a pi star 2py. Now, electronic configuration kk, sigma 2s2, sigma star 2s2, then sigma 2px2, then pi 2py2, pi 2pz2. After this anti-bonding of pi 2py and a pi star 2py, here it is 1, pi star 2pz 0. This is the electronic configuration in case of nitric oxide molecule. Bond order, here NB is same, that is 8, but here NA is 2 plus 1, it is 3. So bond order is equal to 8 minus 3 divided by 2, and 2.5. Bond order in case of carbon monoxide is 3, in case of nitric oxide is 2.5. On the basis of bond order, carbon monoxide is more stable than nitric oxide. Is it clear? If any doubt, put it in comment box. Very soon I will back. Thank you.